This delicious, moist, spicy prune cake is made from a vintage 1940s recipe. Why don't you stick around while I show you how to make it? The first step is to cream 1/2 cup shortening and 1 cup of sugar. Then I'm going to add 2 well-beaten eggs to the creamed mixture and combine that as well. The next step is to sift 2 cups of all-purpose flour into a separate mixing bowl. I'm now going to sift 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. I'm also going to sift 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of allspice. And now I'm going to whisk my dry ingredients together. Now it's time to start adding our dry ingredients to the wet ingredients, and while we're doing this, we're going to alternate that with 1/2 cup of cold coffee. So in other words, you're going to add a little bit of flour, then a little bit of coffee, and keep repeating the process until you're done. Now I'm going to mix in 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts and 1 cup of finely chopped prunes. Now it's time to pour the batter in a 9 by 9 inch pan. I have mine sprayed with baking spray that has flour added to it because that's what I prefer to use. But the original recipe says that you can line the pan with wax paper. You can do that if you prefer. You're going to bake this in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes, give or take. Please keep in mind that you may need to adjust either your oven temperature or baking time depending on your oven. And here we go. I let my cake cool down in the pan for about 15 minutes, and then I removed it from the pan and placed it on a cooling grid with some parchment paper underneath. And now I'm sprinkling the top with some powdered sugar. And here is the final result. This cake is super yummy, delicious, very moist, and very easy to make. I highly recommend this spicy prune cake. Okay, if you made it to the end of this video, I do appreciate you sticking around and watching the entire thing. And while you're here, please do consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already done so, because I do plan to upload similar content in the future. And please do check out my link in the bio, and please visit my Amazon page where I make a lot of great recommendations for everything from things for the home, things for the kitchen, fragrances, beauty products, fashion, you name it. Thanks for watching.